Any guy who experiences the heartbreak of a cheating lover knows it's impossible to recover from the burn. Guys find out that their girlfriends, wives, life partners cheat on them in many different ways. Sometimes they get told by someone else, or they hear about it from the ladies themselves. He might actually accidentally walk in while his lover is getting penetrated by the other guy in his house and on his bed. At this point, anything can happen, including the possibility where the guy tries to fight the other guy that his lady is cheating on him with, but the cheating guy actually knocks out the lady's lover and then makes his exit. No matter how much money, status, power, or popularity a guy actually has, they all do the same thing that causes their women to have no choice but to cheat on them. Let's break it down. Yes people, hello and welcome to another Mono Combo episode. The amount of ladies who are cheating on their boyfriends, husbands and life partners is much higher now than it's ever been. It's even much higher than guys realize because only 5% of guys who get cheated on actually find out. Most boyfriends and husbands are still taking care of ladies who've actually had different guys in his bed and he'll never know. In the previous episode, we mentioned that the business handling guy gets the most ladies in the world of dating and relationship, and yet he's not the guy with popularity or status. The business handling guy understands that financial intelligence doesn't mean dating intelligence, which is why the guy with power and popularity have the most experiences of lovers cheating on them. The business handling guy realizes that ladies have no choice but to cheat on guys. The main reason why ladies have no choice is because guys are always trying to satisfy her non-bedroom desires first instead of just satisfying her bedroom desires. Once the lady realizes that the guy is trying to give her things that she can get by herself, things that she can get without his help, she knows that his bedroom experience is low, but she also knows that he might be a good provider of gifts and money. So keeping him around is a good idea. However, she still needs to get her primary need taken care of. Every lady's number one need in the world of dating and relationship is to get satisfied in the bedroom. If she doesn't get penetrated, she loses her will to live. So to save her own life, she has no choice but to try other different guys behind the back of the guy who's trying to make her his one and only. There are two things that make it easier for a lady to go behind a guy's back. First thing, as we've already mentioned, the lady needs to stay alive, so she needs that bedroom satisfaction. Second thing, she knows that the guy who's trying to have exclusive access to her body doesn't have the option of as many attractive ladies as he would like to have, so settling for her and living a lie is the next best option. His commitment to live that lie makes it easier for the lady to also pretend, which includes doing many things behind his back. The business handling guy understands that ladies are expected to want to try and get exclusive access to a guy's dating resources because it's something exciting to do that keeps her active. Things like having other different guys behind her main guy's back, making up stories of where she's been to her main guy, getting help from her girlfriends to make up a story. Even the thrill of possibly getting caught cheating makes life more exciting for ladies. The business handling guy knows that when the lady encounters a guy who refuses to give her anything else but intimate experiences, she'll keep trying to lock him down, but she'll also not refuse him access to her body. She'll always accept the invitation to let him help her fulfill her bedroom fantasies. The paradox of this approach by the business handling guy is that he's not limiting the access because he disrespects her. He does it because actually he respects her more than most guys. He believes that ladies have the same strength like guys, so he doesn't treat her like she's delicate and helpless and she can handle the truth and reality of his intentions with her. He believes that ladies have the same independence like guys, so it's not necessary for the guy to provide her with anything that she can provide for herself by herself, especially since he believes that she can reach the same level of success without help from guys. He believes that ladies have the same freedom like guys, so he doesn't disrespect her freedom by wasting her time. He lets her know his true intentions sooner rather than later, so that she can decide if to keep spending her dating resources with him. He believes ladies have the same intelligence like guys, so he doesn't ever insult her intelligence or undermine her ability to handle and process the blunt version of the information. And he believes that ladies have the same equality like guys. He believes that she can handle having access to the same responsibilities. Essentially, the business handling guy doesn't undermine a lady's ability to lead, protect, provide for, and nurture herself, just like guys. This means that the business handling guy also avoids ideas of chivalry. Granted, he's always nice, warm, and welcoming towards ladies. He doesn't go out of his way to do things that take away opportunities from women to be recognized as equal to guys. He understands that not only does chivalry make society undermine how capable and competitive ladies are, but it also makes her less comfortable to be direct about asking for that number one thing she needs from guys, which is intimacy. So if the guy is using most of his energy being indirect with her, she becomes compelled to spend most of her energy also being indirect with the guy, which means she also takes the opportunity to pretend that he's the only lover she has. When a guy gives a lady the opportunity to convert her private parts into money, she has no choice but to take that opportunity. Ladies understand that guys focus on what they believe and what they know. If guys focus more on talking and spending money, it's because they know less about how to satisfy her in the bedroom. Interestingly, it's not the business handling guy that help ladies to cheat on their main lovers, boyfriends, or husbands. It's the everyday guys who actually help the ladies cheat. The same type of guys who get cheated on are the same type of guys who help ladies cheat on their lovers. The business handling guy isn't interested in cheating because he has no reason to cheat. The business handling guy lets all the ladies that he's in love with know he prefers a rotation of ladies. He respects her decision if she decides to not be with someone who has other ladies, and he uses the same dating intelligence and skills that help him maintain his current rotation to keep increasing his dating options. As we've mentioned before, it's very rare that the lady will stay away from the business handling guy even if she initially walks away, because there are certain thoughts that once the ladies are exposed to will not go away. The thought of being part of a rare bedroom activity opportunity is the biggest turn on for any lady. It's the biggest provider of wetness in a lady's private parts. The business handling guy actually respects the idea of exclusivity and marriage. So if some guy's girlfriend or wife invites the business handling guy to the bedroom while her man is away, he always declines, because being legal, moral, and ethical is just part of his rules. The everyday guy, however, can easily develop a fetish for married ladies. Sneaking around is usually the best option he has. A dishonest guy is more comfortable relating to dishonest ladies. It's the only way that most guys know to actually find a lady who they can penetrate with no commitment. It's also how he copes with being cheated on in the past. Another major reason why ladies need to cheat is because they were raised by parents and family members who cheat. Many ladies grow up and find out that they were unplanned. Their mothers had them as a result of cheating with another lady's boyfriend or husband. They also grew up hearing about their mothers cheating on their fathers. There are also many cases where the lady finds out that her boyfriend cheated on her with her mother or sister. So these ladies develop hatred for their mothers, and when they get older, they seek out married men to sleep with. So now they feel like they have something that they can use to hurt other women the way their mothers hurt them and their fathers. These ladies can't be with a guy unless they know that they are taking the guy from another woman, and there's the possibility of the other woman finding out and starting arguments. These ladies get excited to drive his wife's car, sleep in his wife's bed, go through his wife's things, even spraying her own perfume around the man's bedroom, because most wives can identify the scent of a different perfume, and the smell of perfumes are more difficult to get rid of compared to leaving jewelry or underwear. Ladies enjoy cheating, especially when getting the guy to focus on her is easy, so she finds it more of an exciting challenge to keep the main guy while having other guys. Ladies will always aim to get happy companionship on one side and happy penetration on the other side. The biggest culprits are the ladies who marry young, have been with the guy for over 10 years and have kids, These ladies have the perfect situation of security and stability because no matter how much cheating she does, in the best case or worst case scenario, she still gets more benefits than the guy. She also knows that it's best to do the cheating while the kids are still very young, still learning to speak properly. That way, it's easier to keep custody of the children and all the extra benefits that come with it. Most ladies start with getting the guy to stop falling in love with other ladies. Then after about 7 months of securing access to his dating resources, she could propose living together. That way she's in a better position to observe his routine and solidify his commitment to being exclusive. Then after 6 months, she could slow down on how many hours she works while the guy starts working longer hours. Then she gets to have the house more to herself. She also gets the opportunity to say that they don't spend enough time together, and whenever they are together, he's too tired to satisfy her. She then uses that opportunity to spend more time with his friends. She could use the excuse of inviting him over to watch the game or watch a popular TV show. She then proceeds to use attention-seeking activities to seduce the friend or have the friend seduce her all the way to the bedroom. If she feels that this friend has the whole package and he satisfies her in bed, then she's gonna find more opportunities to keep her man's friend close to her. Business trips are another great opportunity for ladies to meet more guys and continue her cheating adventure. Another opportunity happens when she's just about to get married and she feels the need to quickly get penetrated by a few more guys before officially getting married. Cheating also increases her chances of having multiple children that can then provide her with multiple child benefits. If there's an opportunity to go from a stepping stone guy to a secure the bag guy, the lady might need to cheat to make that happen. Ladies are only playing whenever they ask guys to get serious with them. She knows that there are more benefits to encouraging more bad dating ideas than good dating ideas. Ladies benefit the most from the consequences of bad ideas, especially more attention. There's more attention from causing chaos, disorder, and dysfunction. Things like good behavior, order, and functionality usually go unnoticed. It's only when things start behaving in a broken or absurd way that we have to pay more attention to question why it's behaving that way and then try to figure out how to fix it. The everyday guys will have to get used to being cheated on because for them the difficulty level on getting ladies to the bedroom is high. But for the business handling guy, cheating or getting cheated on is not something they experience because the difficulty level on attracting large amounts of ladies for intimate experiences is very low. The business handling guy keeps this difficulty level low by doing what we'll be discussing in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed.